The tale of the invisible threads. What if the technology that connects us also has the power to isolate us? In a world full of invisible threads and limitless possibilities lies a story that will make you rethink the magic and risks of connectivity. This tale takes you to a kingdom where the line between progress and the loss of humanity is thinner than ever. Long, long ago, in a world now forgotten, people lived with devices that worked slowly and were often connected by cables. It was a time when the air was filled with disruptions, and fast connections were merely dreams. But then, something new came along, something magical, a force known as the invisible threads. It was the year of great change when the fifth wave of connection, called 5G, swept across the world. This wave was not just a technology, it was a being named Quinton, a spirit of progress who could be everywhere at once. Quinton had a mission. He wanted to connect everyone in the kingdom, no matter how far apart they were. When Quinton arrived, he promised wonders. "I will fill the air with an invisible network," he said, "so you can talk, work, and even think faster. Time will stand still because I will accelerate it. The dreams that once seemed impossible will become reality." And indeed, the people were thrilled. They saw cars that began driving themselves, doctors performing surgeries in distant villages via holograms, and cities lighting up with smart streetlights that knew everything about the world around them. But although Quinton kept his promise, he also raised questions. Not everyone in the kingdom understood the magic behind the invisible threads. In a small village on the edge of the kingdom, there were people who feared Quinton's power. They said, "How can we trust something we cannot see? What if these threads control our lives instead of helping us?" An old wise woman, Grandma Mira, warned, "The power of connectivity is a double-edged sword. If we don't learn how to manage it, we might lose ourselves in it." Despite the doubts, Quinton slowly made his way into the village. Children began playing with virtual friends. Farmers used drones to monitor their crops, and even Grandma Mira couldn't live without her smart teapot, which knew exactly when she wanted a cup of tea. But then, something strange happened. One night, Grandma Mira dreamed of a being called the Keeper of Balance. This being looked like a giant weaver, intricately weaving a network of invisible threads into the air. "Every thread I add," said the keeper, "must remain in balance with nature and the spirit of the people. But the people are asking for too much, and the threads are being stretched too tightly. They may break." When Grandma Mira woke up, she knew she had to act. She gathered the villagers and told them about the Keeper of Balance. "We must learn to use these threads with respect," she said. "We cannot leave everything to Quinton. We must ask ourselves what truly matters." With a group of villagers, Grandma Mira traveled to the great city, where Quinton's powers were strongest. There, they saw how people had become completely dependent on the invisible threads. They stared at screens instead of each other, and children played only in virtual worlds. Mira spoke to Quinton and asked him, "Why do you give people everything they ask for? What if they lose themselves in your magic?" Quinton smiled sadly. "I only give them what they want. But you're right, Grandma Mira. Without wisdom, my threads can trap them instead of setting them free." At that moment, the Keeper of Balance appeared in the sky. He spoke with a voice that everyone could hear. "People of the kingdom, you have been given a great gift, but every gift comes with responsibility. Learn to use the threads for connection, not isolation. Seek moments of silence so you can hear what truly matters." The people listened carefully, and slowly they began to change. They no longer used Quinton's power to live faster, but to connect more meaningfully. Instead of staring at screens, they began to see each other again. Farmers shared stories about their crops, children played together with real and virtual friends, and Grandma Mira only used her smart teapot when she had guests. Have you ever thought about how technology influences your life? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's start a conversation together. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more stories that make you think. Thank you for watching. See you next time, where we'll share another story about the present as told in 2084.